you were planning to solve override by just throwing more drive at the problem, yeah, you probably need to stop and rethink that right now, because this 55-watt rule isn't just some tiny inspection detail. It changes your whole robot before you even build your first mechanism, and that's why everybody is talking about it. A lot of teams see 55 watts and think, okay, cool, drivetrain restriction, whatever. But that's not really the point. The point is, this season is forcing you to make harder choices way earlier. Old Vex thinking was kind of simple. If the game looked physical, or messy, or hard to control, a lot of teams would just say, fine, add more drive, add more push, make the base stronger, solve the problem there. Override doesn't really let you be lazy like that. Now you actually have to think about power as a budget. And once you treat it like a budget, every decision starts fighting every other decision. How much do you really need in the drive? How much are you saving for scoring? How much flexibility are you giving up if you lock too much into one subsystem? Okay, but now we're getting pushed toward very specific motor choices, very specific trade-offs, and maybe even weird loophole hunting just to stay competitive. That part's real too. That's why this rule matters. It's not just about whether 55 watts feels annoying, but about what kind of robot this season is rewarding. And honestly, I think that is the real split in the community right now. Some people look at this and say, this is good. It forces teams to stop defaulting to the same old high-powered drivetrain logic. Other teams look at it and go, okay, but now we're getting pushed toward very specific motor choices, very specific trade-offs, and maybe even weird loophole hunting just to stay competitive. That part's real too. But if you are actually building for override, the smartest question isn't, do I like this rule? The smarter question is, what bad build habit does this rule punish? Because I think the answer is, it punishes teams that try to do everything without committing to anything. This season looks like it's going to reward cleaner priorities, cleaner power planning, cleaner subsystem thinking, cleaner robot identity. For middle school and high school teams, this matters a lot. Don't start by asking how to cram in every cool idea. Start by asking what your robot absolutely has to do well. Can it move the way you want? Can it score the way you want? Can it still work under pressure once the match gets messy? If the answer is no, then the problem is probably not that you need more stuff. The problem is that your power budget is already lying to you. In Vex, a rule like this does not just change the motor list, it changes the entire design conversation. So now I want to know what you would do. If you had to choose right now, would you spend your power budget on stability, speed, or scoring flexibility? That choice might define the whole season.